What is up, YouTube? Doing another tier list video today. A topic I'm pretty well versed on: Ghibli movie tier list. I got inspired to make this video because The Boy and the Heron, I saw that one and I thought it was so good. And then I go online and I look at reviews and it's like the lowest rated Ghibli movie, period. I don't know, I thought it was really good. So yeah, I don't know, let's just get right into it. First off, Howls Moving Castle, starting strong. Oh my god. Okay, so this movie, I didn't like it very much when I first saw it. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, even first watch and not liking it very much, the music, the landscape, the art, everything, all the scenic shots, so good. I don't know, it just didn't click with me at first, but then I saw it in theaters and it's like all those things were amplified tenfold, especially the music. I feel like the music is the strongest thing about this movie. I don't think any other Ghibli movie compares music-wise. So all those things considered, I think it's an S. I honestly think it's an S. Super consistent all the way through. Lots of things to think about. Some bomb-ass characters. I love the dog, Howl, Sophie. The little wizard kid is dope. Calcifer. Oh my god, I forgot about Calcifer. Turnip Head. I love Turnip Head. Definitely deserves that spot. Moving on. Oh shit. Number two, I should have said this in the intro actually. I watched Princess Mononoke like a week ago. Similar to Howls Moving Castle, when the first time I watched it, I thought it was trash. And granted, I was in a scenario where I wasn't paying that much attention to the movie. And because it was like a Ghibli movie, I was like, I don't really have to pay that much attention. And I didn't really know what was going on. So my first watch was not very good. Second watch, oh my god. This movie, there's so many cool characters, so many moving parts, so many different dynamics. And also, Howl's Moving Castle is very much in your face. Like it's kind of like an obvious romance. This one, it's just like romance due to circumstance. They're super cute. Mononoke and Ashitaka, I think his name is. The wolves are cool. The lady, the leader of Irontown, is so dope. She's kind of fucking over the environment and stuff, but she also like homes all of these like brothel girls and gives them like very important jobs, and she's fucking awesome. This movie's great. Another S tier. We're on a roll already. This is kind of crazy. Like I said, Ghibli is very consistent. Okay. Third movie, The Wind Rises. Now, I don't think many people know about this movie. Like when people talk about Ghibli films, I rarely hear them bring this one up, which is surprising because this was my favorite Ghibli movie for a long time. The rewatchability, I found out, is not great. It's kind of dull, like kind of boring when you rewatch. I don't know why that is. I think it's because there's like not much going on. It's kind of just like a romance, but also this dude like with his plane stuff, and I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna go A tier. I think Wind Rises, well, fuck, it depends on if it's your first watch. I'm gonna give it A. I might change it later. We'll see. Moving on. Only Yesterday. This one, I felt like I liked this one more than I should. It's like about this girl and her childhood, and then she like grows up and she becomes like an office worker, but then she wants to like go back to the country. I don't know. I just remember getting real emotional, and you will see in the video, the lady on the front's fit I am obsessed with. I tried to recreate this outfit and I still want to. Besides the point, really good movie, maybe underrated. I definitely don't hear people talking about this one at all. Yeah, A tier. Really high rated so far. But I don't know. Ghibli movies are so good. Okay, moving on. Castle in the Sky. It's been a minute since I've seen this one. To be honest, I don't remember that much. For some reason they go to a castle in the sky and there's like robots and shit. It seems like all the art is cool and stuff. I don't really remember too much about the plot, to be honest. I don't remember liking it that much, to be honest. I was just like, okay, that was like a decent kids movie, you know? I'll give it a B, you know? Can't hate on it, but it didn't blow me away. Ooh, Spirited Away. This one's iconic. If you haven't seen Spirited Away, what are you doing? So I saw this movie as a very young child, and it kind of creeped me out, to be honest. I remember like being interested in it, but I remember the intro scene where her parents get turned into pigs. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? Why are her parents pigs? And I was freaking the fuck out. But since then, I've seen this movie like 3 more times or something. Never really gets old. Has some of the best. If Howls Moving Castle is known for its iconic music, Spirited Away is known for like its iconic shots, like scenery and stuff. Like the bathhouse is so pretty. There's so many cool fucking frames in that place. Everything is beautiful, like the entire way through. I love the soot area with the dude with the big arms and the soot sprites. So good, so good. Besides that, it's just like an entertaining watch. One of my favorite Ghibli films. Gonna have to go in S tier, naturally. Don't think that's surprising to anyone except for maybe Ethan, because he's a prude. Moving on. Oh, see, this might be an unpopular opinion. Kiki's Delivery Service. This is one that I might have to rewatch as well, but I don't really want to. Like, I don't know if I'm just a hater. I don't really get the appeal of this movie. Like, she's just delivering shit, and she has a cute cat. I mean, they're kids movies, you know? Like, sometimes they're not gonna be too complicated. Most of the time, they're not. Unless you're like looking at something like Mononoke. That movie's awesome. I also forgot to mention there's a lot of gore in Mononoke, which like kind of differentiates it from all the other Ghibli films. But going back to Kiki, I'm not really a fan. Like I thought it was a pretty movie. It was wholesome. That's pretty much all it's got going for it. You know, just gonna put it in B. I'll put it above Castle in the Sky. I remember liking it more than Castle in the Sky, but not saying much. Moving on. Oh, see, okay, this is doing it right. We got fucking Totoro. He's adorable. These kids, they're like moving out into the country and shit and exploring the wilderness. And it's like imaginative and shit. I don't know. This one's just a wholesome, good romp. I love Totoro. He's like one of my favorite design characters. I swear I didn't plan this. I've got a little Totoro keychain right here. He's just so cute. That being said, this is actually kind of tough. Because I kind of think A tier. Like, Howl's Moving Castle, Mononoke, and Spirited Away can all kind of keep my attention the whole way through. I don't know if Totoro can. Like, as iconic as Totoro is, I don't think the movie itself is like that crazy good, you know? I don't know. It might be a high A tier. It might be a high A tier. What's the Ramona Flowers line? I reserve my right to change my opinion later, but for now, high A tier. Moving on. Oh, I doubt anybody's seen this movie, to be honest. The Cat Returns. From what I remember this movie, it's like this girl gets like, she like follows a cat, I think, into like another dimension. And then she like has to fight this big fucking king cat with fucked up eyes. And I remember she gets turned into a cat girl. That's the one redeeming factor. Gonna have to put it in C tier. Unfortunately, I think it's a C tier movie. I don't know, maybe I have to watch it again. Maybe there's some diehard The Cat Returns fans, but they're probably furries. It's not that great of a movie. It's really, I don't know, I don't think there's much to it. Ponyo. Oh, this movie's really good. Oh, I like Ponyo a lot. It's got a good message too. like save the environment, you know. I really like there's like a lot of really cool scenic shots, and like all the water scenes, which is majority of them, is super cool. And like seeing the town get all flooded and shit, super cool. The scene where they're in the car and they're like running away from the water and like trying to make it past the thing before that thing happens, and when the water like is fish, when the water like turns into fish, is so fucking cool. There's not much I can say about this movie, it's just you kind of have to see it. Ponyo's really dope. I would rate it like basically same tier as Totoro, maybe higher. I don't know, it's just like prettier than Totoro, and Ponyo and that kid are adorable. Moving on. Oh, topical. The Boy and the Heron. Like I said, the reviews said this movie wasn't that great, but I really liked it. I feel like I can understand where they're coming from not liking this movie. There's a lot going on, and it's extremely hard to follow most of the time. But I love that shit. I love not knowing exactly what's going on, but having an idea and then piecing things together, and like it's like, oh, this thing happened. It's like, oh, and there's all these pretty shots, and I don't know. There's like a sense of adventure, and there's like multiple worlds and shit. There's just so much going on. It like overloads you with information. And I think that's why some people have a problem with it. That being said, okay, when I first saw it, I thought it was like my favorite Ghibli film. I think after watching Mononoke, I think my opinion's changed, perhaps. I'm thinking between low S and high A, and I think that's very controversial. It's definitely one I'd have to see again. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna last the test of time. Like, it's the big thing right now, but I don't think it deserves S tier. I don't know. Maybe it's those damn reviewers getting in my head. Could be. But I think I need to watch it another time before I get too crazy. But I really liked it. I thought it was super cool. Oh. Okay, so if you thought Mononoke was like an adult Ghibli film, great. Oh, dude. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I did not expect me to get like this, but Grave of the Fireflies is, I'm just gonna put it in S tier and start explaining things. It takes place during World War II, and the main two characters are these two children whose dad went to go fight in the war, and soon after their hometown got firebombed, I believe, their mom, like, I think she just dies. She sustains like really heavy injuries, and I don't know, there's like one of the most gruesome shots in all of Ghibli history, and it's just like her all bandaged up, and all you can see is her like mouth, and you can tell like she has like crazy burns everywhere, and it's just like so fucked. None of these movies have had like a bigger impact on me than I think Grave of the Fireflies. Very powerful movie. Not one if you're looking for like some like Totoro or Ponyo, you know what I'm saying? Not for the kids, not for the faint of heart either. Whatever, it's an amazing movie. If you can handle that kind of stuff, I recommend it to everybody. One of a kind, 10 out of 10. Oh, last movie on the list, Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. I didn't even read that shit. I just know the full title, I think that's right. It's been a minute since I've seen Nausicaa, but it has not gone down in my mind. It's so pretty, got some great music, maybe just as good as Howls, honestly. I'd have to give the soundtrack another listen, but I remember the music being really good. All the cool shots of the animals and the bugs, so cool. Nausicaa is awesome. Great movie, super scenic, has a lot of landscape shots that are super pretty. also gonna be an S tier. This top row is my favorite Ghiblis by far. Well, I love all of them except for probably the bottom 3, I guess. There's really I haven't seen any horrible Ghibli movies. I also haven't gone out of my way to, though. Like Shiraberry has seen some that he would probably say is like F or D tier, but I don't bother to watch those. I probably will in the future because I've seen most of the movies now. This is majority of them. The next ones on my list would probably be that princess one, where it's like in a completely different art style than they normally do, and it's like renowned. Like the reviews for it are crazy. I think it's the highest reviewed Ghibli movie, so I feel like I need to watch that one. And Whisper of the Heart, I'm realizing I need to watch as well. I realized during making this video. But yeah, I encourage all of you to watch these movies. You could literally choose Only Yesterday on, and you're gonna have a good time. They're all amazing. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more tier list videos, let me know. I've definitely been doing a couple of them. I want to do like rating all of the anime I've ever seen. So if you want to see that, let me know. Comment, subscribe. Fucking. Oh wait, I didn't realize I didn't tier these top movies. I didn't order them at all. I would say I'm probably really biased right now, but Mononoke was like blew me away. Like I can't believe I thought that movie wasn't very good. Grave of the Fireflies is amazing. I've seen it multiple times. I still love it. Same with Spirited Away, Howls Moving Castle, and then probably Nausicaa. Anyway, that's it.